and we're going to talk about the PBS-01, which is our passive bookshelf system. This is a pair of bookshelf speakers that we've been working on for the past 18 months that have been on the market since September this year. They were originally designed for green rooms at the Capitol Theater when it reopened in Fort Chester, New York.
In upstate New York.
Yep.
And that's a famous venue?
It's a famous venue. Back in the 60s, the Dead played there a lot. Bob Dylan, all those artists of that era. We had an opportunity to provide a listening solution for their green rooms, and couldn't really pass it up. So we designed and built the first set of these speakers in our shop in Pennsylvania. And once we got to listen to them, and the artist got to listen to them, we decided we had a product on our hands.
And what's the most unusual thing about the speaker?
Well, about the speakers and our brand in general, the outstanding design feature of all of our products is we're using solid wood as a part or as the entirety of the acoustical enclosure, and we use that both for design reasons, as well as for performance reasons.
Right, acoustic reasons, yeah.
Acoustic reasons.
This is something that the speaker industry has known for a long time, but has kind of got away from recently, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Well, this is something that the speaker industry has known for a while, but has got away from, with the sort of modern digital stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, you find solid woods and plywoods in very high-end speakers, because that part of the market can typically afford those kind of materials.
Yeah.
What we're doing is bringing that kind of construction to the consumer market. And it does provide what the solid wood does is it helps to attenuate a lot of the high frequency sounds throughout the material itself, rather than just reflecting it back into the acoustical chamber.
Right.
And that provides a much warmer and richer sound than you can find with a composite or a plastic enclosure. So the bookshelf speakers, we have the solid wood top and bottom plate to help do that. They also help to isolate the grill so it doesn't rattle around.
Right.
And then with our portable speakers and our headphones, we actually use the wood as the acoustical enclosure.
Yeah. And is that the only wood Bluetooth speaker on the market?
Yes. Well, it's the only solid wood. There are some plywood and bamboo speakers out there, but it's the only one that's actually using solid wood as the acoustical enclosure completely.
And I can attest to the fact that it sounds remarkable. It sounds better than the Jambox. We did like an A/B test.
I'm glad you said that. No, it does. It's besides just the acoustical enclosure of the solid wood, we're using a sound processing suite on there that really helps us open up the sound stage and really control what's going on with the music.
And you said most of the parts for the speakers are custom built.
Yeah, the bookshelf speaker, I mean, down to the screws themselves, they're cut for us custom. All of the drivers, the tweeters, the crossovers, those are all made to our specs from the material up. So what we're doing with each of what we're trying to do with each of our speakers is create an optimized acoustical environment by controlling all of the parts that go into it.
Yeah.
So we're not selecting anything off the shelf that affects the sound.
And that's in contrast to other manufacturers who tend to go in and pick stuff up.
Yeah, a typical mode is to go into a factory or a manufacturer in Asia and start picking stuff off the shelf. And what we did is we came in with prototypes built by our acoustical engineer, and then we worked with the manufacturers to build all the materials from the ground up.
Including the software too, right?
The software, no. The software for the Bluetooth speaker, we're using a product called Waves Max Audio, which is it's the same company that makes the software that lives on recording studio boards. So the idea is that the music that's coming out of the studio is being processed the same way as it's coming out of our speakers.
Okay.
And that's a partnership that we've had since we started the company.
Okay.
It really helps us.
And so these are the loudspeakers here that have been on the market for how long? And
the loudspeakers started shipping. They started shipping just a few months ago.
And how are they doing?
Great. And we have one pair left on the.
Oh really? Okay.
Right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to go buy them.
Yeah. Definitely get on that now.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks very much.
Thanks.
See ya.